Hi guys! Earlier today we had Mavuika's drip marketing, and now, a few hours later, we have Citlali's drip marketing, the absolute cutest patutest girl out there, our favorite grandma, are definitely not free reign in Genshin Impact. She is here, she is her, we like her. So first and foremost, we have some things to look into. We have this little text right there. What does it say? I've always thought that Citlali was chief material and that she'd take that role on eventually. But 200 years on and she still has the unenthused about going outside as ever. Oh my god, she's just like me, literally! I had to go outside today because my cats were asking for food, but that's basically the only reason why I go outside, is to feed my cats. It might take a figure more fascinating than those light novels for it. So she doesn't like to go outside and she likes to read light novels? Oh my god, she actually is just like me, for real, for real. For a genius shaman to take greater interest in the real world. Is there really anyone who can do that? That's Mavuika talking. That's not like Bob from next door. This is the Pyro Archon. Alright, so we have Citlali, the Obsidian Opal Star, the Stargazer of Mictlan, Cryovision, of course, we knew that, and the constellation is Patina Anavatlaka. I wonder what that means. Let's see if that means anything. People say, I think I'm from Nahuatl, and they change Anahua. Close to. Okay. Yeah, I wonder what that means. What about patina? Does it mean anything? A green or brown film on the surface of bronze or similar metals produced by oxidation over a long period. Does that just mean she's old? She's rusted. Alright, and there she is. She looks super adorable. I actually really like Citlali's design. I've been in love with the design since the first tidbit we saw, when the ball was thrown for one of the first Netland teaser, and we saw all the characters, and like it drops on her and she's like, leave me alone! And she throws it back. I was like, that's my girl. And then we saw her in game, and she's such a little, like, she's such a mess. She can't communicate. She has this inner monologue. Oh my god, I just love her so much. She's such a big mood. And I really like her design. The colors are fantastic. I love the blue, the dark blue, the purple. You know, it's elegant. She has like those flying things around her. I think it's very, very cute. She has pink hair. That's so ween always. So yeah, I actually really, really like her design. And here she seems to be holding a little plushie. And interestingly enough, this reminds me of, I gotta show you guys real quick. Onka Impact 3rd, Teresa, Part 2. There we go. She reminds me of her. So this is a... Crap, I wanted just a picture. There we go. It's just because she's like a tiny little bean and she has like plush too. It's kind of complicated. And she kind of uses those plush to fight. So I could definitely see her using that plush to fight as well. Like she could like maybe control it from a distance and attack with it. I think we know that she... Do we know that she's a... I think she's most likely going to be a catalyst user, right? I mean, she has that vibe. She's like a mage or like a shaman, so that would make the most sense. If she had to be something else, I could maybe see a polearm. I don't think we'd get another archer since we got like Auroron and... What's her name? Auroron and Chaska, right? So I could see a catalyst or maybe a polearm user, but I think catalyst is most likely, especially if she has like a plushie like this that she fights with. I think that would be... A catalyst would be the perfect... catalyst for that kind of weapon. So anyway, very, very cute. Now we also have the longer form of the drip marketing, and we have a whole text there. Whenever a child starts crying uncontrollably, parents from the Masters of the Night Wind in need of immediate relief are quick to make use of Granny It's Little's name. Over the past 200 years, many a terrifying rumors has been born from the horrendous defeat she has inflicted upon all challengers, eventually granting her prestige sufficient to silence wailing infants. As the bearer of this title, Citlali has never sought to explain herself, as though she really is such a horrific entity. But if you should dare set foot in a remote abode, you'll find it a ripe mess of wine bottles and snacks, and shelves stuffed to bursting with light novels. And you will be forgiven for thinking of her less as some frightening old hag in her lair and more as a hermit in her nest. And in this case, Citlali will feel the need to argue as such. I'm not a hermit, I'm just above superficial rules of societal etiquette. Oh my god, I can't believe she's actually literally just me. She's somehow a lazier version of Freeran, which is basically me. It's like Freeran that doesn't go outside. Okay, yeah, I really like her. Man, she's so pretty! Like, the outfit is so cool. Like, the top is so cute, and that she has, like, this big, like, wavy thing over there with, like, all the ribbons. Oh my god, I love that design so much. So yeah, I think she's probably gonna be using, like, those weird creatures or, like, plushies. I mean, at this point, like, Aja is, like, an old dragon or something or whatever. Probably, like, an energy entity, like a Heliobi or whatever. And, so, I mean, I assume this is a plush that she can control, but at this point, it could also be a dragon. Like, who freaking knows? But yeah, I think she's adorable. I'm definitely pulling for her. This is gonna be tough because first phase, we have Mavuika. Second phase, we have her. And I kind of want to get Mavuika and a weapon. And then I'm gonna have to pull for Citlali as well. I've saved up a decent amount, so hopefully I'll be able to get all I want. And here we have a little bit of an animation, so let's see. Alright, so there's not much here to see really, except the poor quality of Twitter. X, sorry. Yeah, sometimes during this animation we can like spot a few more details that were hard to see when it was a still image. But yeah, nothing really to see here. She just looks awesome and I cannot wait. Like, there it is. The best granny is here. Absolutely true. This is the best character design from Natlan so far. You know what? Let me think. That's a tough call. I think it's probably a tie with Shilonen. I think Shilonen is the sexiest character, but I think Citlali is the cutest character, if that makes any sense. Like, to me, they're different categories, you know? And I think they would be equal, but like in those two different, like each of them have their own strong points, but I think their strong points are on the same level. So I don't think one is instantly better than the other, but like, you can't tell me that Citlali, like, it's close. It's very close. I think it's a tie for me. I think it's definitely a tie. But I definitely think I like her design more than most of the other characters. Don't get me wrong, I really like how Melanie looks, but I don't know, I feel like the palette, the color palette here is just so peak. It's hard to pass by. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Are you going to be pulling for her? Are you just spending everything on Mavuika? Are you going to be skipping her? Are you one of those people that think that she's going to be on the permanent banner and so you'll get her eventually? What are your thoughts? Drop down a comment, like, subscribe, all the good, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.